So today topic is medical termination of pregnancy, and it is popularly known as MTP. So what is MTP? It is a voluntary termination of pregnancy before the full term. Before 9 months we will go for abortion, then we say it is MTP. So there are some conditions under which this MTP is done. First, when the pregnancy is unwanted, when the mother don't want the child, then in that condition the MTP is permitted. Second, when the pregnancy is ectopic type, means when the egg implants outside the uterus, and in that condition there will be a risk to mother and the child. Third, when the fetus during the development has some abnormality, there is some deformity in the fetus, then also this MTP is permitted. And the last and the most important one, when there is a risk to mother or the child, then this MTP is allowed. So what is the safe period for this MTP? That is during the first trimester. First 12 weeks are safe for this MTP, and we need the advice of one doctor. So there is a law made by the government of India to prevent the misuse of this MTP. So what are the misuse? Because some people use it to abort girl child, because in India there is a preference given to baby boy. So to reduce such type of illegal abortion, and second, to save mother, because these MTP will lead to maternal mortality. The government has legalized this MTP Act 1971, but they have put some conditions, strict conditions, that under which only this MTP is allowed, which we have discussed here. And this MTP can also be done more than 12 weeks but less than 20 weeks. But here in this condition it is risky. It is safe only during this 12 weeks. Afterwards there will be a risk to the mother. So what are the methods for this MTP? First is our vacuum aspiration. Here we are creating vacuum, and due to this vacuum a pressure is created, a suction is created, and which draws the embryo outside the uterus. And normally this vacuum aspiration method is used during early abortion during 12 weeks. Second method is by using tablets, that is a mifepristone, and it induces the labor pain, and because of that those labor pain the baby die inside the womb. There is one technique that is called our amniocentesis, and it is used to examine the amniotic fluid, the fluid which surrounds the fetus. And that amniotic fluid actually contains the fetal cells. So how the fetal cells come in the amniotic fluid? Because the fetus is suspended in this amniotic fluid, so some cells from the skin come out in this amniotic fluid, and by those cells examination we can identify if there is any chromosomal disorder in the fetus. So how this is done? First we will go for this ultrasound to examine or to determine the position of fetus in the uterus. What is the position of this fetus inside this uterus? Now we are going to insert a needle through the abdominal wall into this uterus and extract out this amniotic fluid that contains the fetal cells. Now we will go for this centrifugation to separate debris and other non-essential parts from these fetal cells. And now we will go for karyotyping. We are going to arrange these chromosomes according to their size, and we will see if there is any abnormality in the chromosomes. For example, like Down syndrome, Klinefelter syndrome disorder, then we will go for the MTP. So what are the problems of this amniocentesis? Initially, it is used to determine the status or the health of the child, but there are some problems associated with this amniocentesis technique. First, there are chances of miscarriage. Second, this needle, when we are inserting it to extract out the amniotic fluid, it can cause injury to the fetus. Third, this amniotic fluid can leak out. Fourth is there are chances of infection. Infection can occur in the fetus. The last and the most important problem or the drawback of this technique is that some people misuse this technique to determine sex of the unborn child, and if the child is a girl, they will go for the female fetus side. So this is the most important limitation of this amniocentesis. So in the next lecture we will start ours different techniques which will help those couples who are unable to become the parents.